Good afternoon, everyone. This is meteorologist Sam Lane with the National Storm Channel with an update for you. Wanted to bring you up to date on what's going on. I had to take a little bit of a breather there and wet my throat a little bit. It's been quite an afternoon so far across northeastern Oklahoma, and when you're the only man here, it's kind of difficult. But anyway, we're going to stay with you as long as we can, watching the radar. And of course, right now, very strong circulation just to the north of Shady Grove there in northeastern McIntosh County. Still moving to the north and east, so it's going to probably pass just to the west of Warner, up into southwestern parts of Muskogee County over the next few minutes. But right now, warning continues for McIntosh County and western parts of Muskogee County. But like I said, the primary threat now is going to be shifting closer up towards Warner, between Warner and I believe Braggs is the next community up. Well, yeah, Braggs is a little bit further to the north and east, but here's Warner. So it's going to pass between Warner and, let's see, Octahaw in the next few minutes. So again, just to the north and west of Warner. But even Warner is going to probably receive some strong winds from this storm as it moves up in that general direction. But folks, along the highway between Muskogee and Warner, you're in the path of this tornadic circulation as it continues to move up towards the north and east. And it's still pretty strong at this point on the Inola Doppler radar. All right, the other tornadic warning storm near Rocky Ford and Leech. This is moving up into southwestern Delaware County right now. Still a circulation there, but it's not as strong as it was before, so that's good news. You can see on the latest update there, it's kind of getting a little bit more broader. But these things have a tendency to spin up, reduce, and then spin up again. So even though it may be in a weakening phase right now, don't let your guard down, because this will continue to move up towards the north and east. So folks in let's see, is that Cloud Creek? Yeah. Cloud Creek, and this is Kansas, Little Kansas, Oklahoma, Twin Oaks. It's going to pass to the north and west of there, near Leech right now, and also Rocky Ford, moving up towards the north and east. So it's going to move up into Delaware County over the next few minutes. And let's take a look, see if there's any new video. Not seeing any video right now. Snowing up in northern Kansas right now, by the way. Okay, yeah, so tornado warning continues. Area rotation coming across I-40 near Shady Grove. Okay, I wanted to show you this video here real quick. This was, again, Denny Brisson. Let's see, let's escape out of this. This was coming across I-40 near Shady Grove. He was on Highway 266 and he was watching it very closely. We sure appreciate that. You can see very heavy rainfall on this is Highway 266 near Shady Grove there in northeastern McIntosh County. This was just a few moments ago. He just posted it a few moments ago. And so we're going to continue to watch that. If any debris or any damage reports come in, we'll of course be letting you know that as well. Okay. Let's see. Tornado watch, of course, continues until 6. So right now, it appears things are getting a little bit better control. Okay, they did go ahead and extend that tornado warning. Therefore, let's see, let's move back. Come on, there we go. So they did extend the tornado warning now further up into Muskogee County on that storm. And like I said, right now it appears that we still have a pretty strong rotation near Rocky Ford, moving between Leech and Oaks, moving up towards Twin Oaks, north and west of there, and also near Little Kansas, up towards Cloud Creek. This is in southern Delaware County. So I don't believe there's a warning right now for Delaware County, but folks in Delaware County, you need to go ahead and move to your place of safety immediately, as there does appear to still be a rotation near Rocky Ford in that area. Now let's take a look at the rotation near Warner. And this thing is still holding strong, folks. This is still just to the west of Warner, moving to the northeast. So folks up in the River Bottom, this is River Bottom, and this is Sand Hills over in Muskogee County. The tornado warning has been extended up into Muskogee County. It'll pop up here on the radar scope here in just a second. And we'll see, I don't believe Muskogee is in that, well, no, I think Muskogee is in that warning again. So, but the good news is it appears that the center of the rotation is going to be to the south and east of Muskogee primarily. But folks, near Warner, just west of Warner now, up towards Braggs, Sand Hills, you are in the path of this tornadic circulation as it continues to move up across Muskogee County in the next few minutes. In fact, let's do a circle on it here. The center of the circulation is about 14 miles southwest of Braggs right now. And there you can see the tornado warning as it popped up. This tornado warning is in effect for Muskogee County. It does include the city of Muskogee, so I don't know if they'll sound the sirens again, but it appears that the primary threat from this circulation is going to be between Braggs and the county line over here, but mainly for Braggs, Sand Hills. You are in the path of this circulation as it moves up out of McIntosh County over the next few minutes. And I have some friends that are moving into Braggs today, so I'm going to send them a message real quick. Let's see here. Braggs is now in the path of a circulation at okay, all right, sent the message to them. And so again, folks, in Muskogee County specifically, and this warning just got issued a few moments ago, and it's for this circulation to the west northwest of Warner. So let's zoom in on that. And I'm going to change the radars here to Fort Smith. And there it is. Very clear and distinct. Look at the velocities on this. Just west of Warner. I don't think there's a debris signature, but let's take a look just for the heck of it. No debris signature. So that's good. Nothing really outstanding on reflectivity, but the main concern is, of course, the velocities. That's what we look at for the possibility of tornadoes. And so, again, the center of circulation, if I put the circle on Braggs, is now about 13 miles southwest of Braggs, moving northeast. So, folks, in that part of Muskogee County, you have to respect the polygon, even though Muskogee is on the outside edge of the warning polygon. If you live in Muskogee, go ahead and move to your place of safety, especially on the eastern sides of Muskogee, but most especially for Sand Hills and the city of Braggs, as that is where the primary threat is going to be. Okay, they're still in Tulsa, so they were in the process of moving, unfortunately, on today. And my friend Jonathan is reporting no damage in Eufaula as he's driving through town, so that's good. It doesn't appear that it went through the city of Eufaula itself. It was mainly south and east of Eufaula, but it was very, very close. But and we're not really I'm not seeing any damage reports coming in on Twitter either, so that's good news. But we're going to continue to watch it because, like I said, these thunderstorms can easily rotate in a moment's notice and produce a tornado that can do damage very, very quickly. And so we're going to have to continue to watch it as the afternoon progresses, as the atmosphere is still very conducive for severe thunderstorms and tornadoes, especially down in southeastern. And now we're getting some flooding here. Not sure where this person lives. Well, they're not very clear on their Twitter feed. So, but there's some, they're saying they need a flood gauge. I guess they're getting quite a bit of rain in those particular areas. And that's the other thing, is we're getting lots of heavy rain across the area. And so flash flood watches and stuff are in effect. And these storms are basically kind of going over the same areas in many locations today, over and over and over again. All right, let's go back on the reflectivity. Let's zoom out a little bit, see what's going on. We still have the tornado warning up there in Cedar County near El Dorado Springs. We have the severe thunderstorm down in Atoka County now, also in Cole County. So you can see a new severe thunderstorm here. This is western Atoka and also Cole County on this storm here. This is to the south of Lehigh, Phillips, and Colgate. Here's Colgate, and there's Phillips, and there's Lehigh. And this is also to the west of Tushka. Here's Atoka, here's Tushka, and there's the storm. So it's west of Atoka and Tushka, moving to the north and east. So that'll move up towards Stringtown, and then eventually up into southwestern Pittsburgh County, and we get to go through all this again. So, folks, in southern Pittsburgh County, you have a severe thunderstorm to your south and west, and the atmosphere is primed in this region for storms to rotate and perhaps produce tornadoes. And now I'm watching the storm near Kiowa and south and west of Savannah. So there's two storms. There's this one, and then there's this one. This one does not have a warning on it just yet. I wouldn't be surprised if they put one on it here in just a second. But we also have a storm warning for Cole and Atoka County. So these two storms, and these storms are moving into an environment which obviously is conducive for rotation and development. But right now, the strongest storm is by far the one near Warner still. And if we look at the velocities, we still have that rotation right here to the north of Warner, south and west of Braggs, south and west of Sand Hills, moving northeast. So folks in that part of Muskogee County, Braggs and Sand Hills, you're still in the path of that rotation. And right now it is about 11 miles southwest of Braggs. Again, no mobile homes, no vehicles, small interior room, lowest floor, away from outside walls and windows is where you want to be in this type of situation. Let's take a look at this storm up in Delaware County. You can see a little bit of a rotation still here. This is Little Kansas. This is just to the west of Little Kansas, moving up towards the north and east. So that's going to move up towards Cloud Creek, located here, north of Kansas. So it's moving up towards Cloud Creek in the next few minutes. So folks in that area of Delaware County, you also need to take your tornado precautions. That's going to mainly pass to the north of Colcord, but it's going to be pretty close, and Colcord is in the polygon. So you have to respect the polygon, and if you are in that warning polygon, you need to go ahead and take immediate precautions for your life and safety. Okay, that's the tornado warning there. Then we have the tornado warning there in Muskogee County. Then we have the severe thunderstorm warning down in Cole and Atoka County. And I'm going to take a look real quick at the storm on the western sides of Pittsburgh County to see what's going on with that near Kiowa. And it's got some strong winds with it, but I'm not really seeing any rotation right now. Let's throw back on the reflectivity. I don't like the looks of that. This is to the south and west of Savannah. See this little notch here? So there may be some rotation occurring a little bit further up. So let's throw on the velocities and let's go up to tilt 2. No, we're just seeing some strong winds still. And here, there's an upper level circulation, that's for sure. Back further to the south and west of Savannah. So a mid-level or an upper level rotation there, but not at the lower levels just yet. But we're going to watch that storm as it continues to move up to the north and east, up into Pittsburgh County towards McAllister. No severe thunderstorm warning on it yet. We also have another strong storm to the south of Crowder, north of McAllister. Pretty strong storm here. Also another cell up to the north and east of Quinton. So we're going to watch that cell. Another storm down south of Wilburton, south and west of Wilburton. Here's Wilburton. So this is in Latimer County. So all of these storms down in southeast Oklahoma, we're going to have to watch very, very closely, as any one of them could rotate and try to produce a tornado. Now this storm near Pryor Creek, let's look at the velocities on it. No, nothing rotating there, so that's good. But there's another strong storm near Pryor. This is Mays County, and also moving across southern Rogers County, excuse me, northern Wagner County as well. And hearing a little bit of thunder here at the studio. So we're watching the storm. Like I said, the two storms that are still have tornado warnings on them are this one for Delaware County, and of course the one down in Muskogee County as well. But the one in Muskogee County is the strongest one by far, looking at the velocities. Yep. Still rotating. Now it appears that there may be a rotation just to the north and east of Warner, and also just to the south and west of Braggs. So there's two circulations now. First circulation, second circulation, near Warner. So if you live in Warner, it's just to your north and east. It's at the tail end of this storm. So folks in Weber's Falls, and let's see, that's Nachitown, west of there, west of Weber's Falls. Just be aware that there is a rotation developing here, so don't be surprised if a warning is issued for this part of Sequoyah County and southeastern Muskogee County, and perhaps even southern Cherokee County in the next few minutes. And this appears to be getting a little bit better organized. So again, tornado warning continues for Muskogee County, but like I said, now we're having another circulation developing just to the north and east of Warner, west of Weber's Falls. So Weber's Falls, Gore, which is right here, Nachitown, Paradise Hill, the Sand Hills, and also Sour Joint. Is that Sour Joint? Or Sour John. Never heard of that community, but I guess there's a community there. Sour John. You're in the path of this new circulation that is trying to develop just to the north and east of Warner. So don't be surprised if a warning is issued for that area in the next few minutes. And 19 seconds ago, hanging out in the library basement while our tornado sirens are sounding in Muskogee. So the sirens are sounding in Muskogee, but again, I wanted to emphasize that folks in Muskogee, it appears that the primary threat is going to be to your south and east. South and east of Muskogee is where the biggest threat is going to be for that particular storm, because it's mainly going to be, like I said, here's Muskogee, way up here. And here's the circulations down in southeastern Muskogee County, moving northeast. So Braggs, Sand Hills, Nachitown, Paradise Hill, Weber's Falls, Gore. These areas are going to be in the areas of concern. Okay? Again, like I said, a new warning has not been issued on this circulation, but this appears to be strengthening there in southern Muskogee County. Now let's go back up. And this storm up near Cloud Creek is dissipating or is rapidly weakening. Very weak rotation now with this. But again, these have a tendency to cycle, so it may be trying to reorganize or something. In fact, just on the latest scan, just north of Cloud Creek, there is still a circulation here, but it doesn't look nearly as impressive as it did before. Sycamore, you're in the path of this circulation as it moves up across Delaware County. They're near Sycamore and south of Jay. So here's Jay, here's Sycamore, moving up towards Sycamore. Okay, that's in Delaware County. Severe thunderstorm warning continues for that county up in Missouri. That was for Cedar County. The warnings continue for Atoka County. Let's take another look at that storm real quick. Yeah, I'm getting concerned now about this storm near Savannah. This is just west of Savannah, south and west of McAllister. Strong storm here. No warning as of yet on this storm, but it is getting stronger. And let's see if there's any velocities or any rotation. Well, there appears to be something trying to develop here just to the west of Savannah, south and west of McAllister. So folks in McAllister, Hartshorn, and Savannah, you need to go ahead and think about moving to your place of safety if threatening weather approaches your area. You don't have to wait for the warning, okay? These storms are intensifying pretty rapidly. They circulate pretty rapidly, and then they die pretty rapidly. Thank goodness. But nevertheless, McAllister, Hartshorn, Haleyville, Savannah, circulation trying to develop or get organized there in southwestern Pittsburgh County. So folks in that area, you need to go ahead and think about moving to your place of safety. Lowest floor, away from outside walls and windows. Small interior room like a closet, bathroom, or hallway. No mobile homes and no vehicles. You have to seek sturdier shelter if at all possible. Okay, now they just issued a tornado warning on this storm for Atoka County. So like I said, that's severe storm moving out of Cole County. Now a tornado warning for northern parts of Atoka County. And like I said, there's also a concern that maybe something trying to develop here near Savannah. Let's go back and take a look at this storm near Atoka. Okay, it appears that it's going to be north of Atoka, near Stringtown, and up to the north and east of Stringtown. Here's Highway 69 right here between Stringtown and Atoka. That's where the center of circulation is right now. Is that confirmed? Let's see. No, radar indicated. Okay. Radar indicated Daisy, Redden, Atoka Reservoir, and northern McGee Creek Lake. You are going to be in the path of that tornado warning, and that goes until 2:45 this afternoon. So again, for northern Atoka County, tornado warning in effect there. But as I mentioned, I'm getting increasingly concerned on this storm west of McAllister near Savannah. If we look at the reflectivity, pretty strong cell right here. Here's McAllister. Here is Alderson. Here's Hartshorn. So it's just to the west of Savannah right now, rapidly moving in on McAllister. So if you live in McAllister and you feel like threatening weather is approaching, don't wait for the warning. Just go ahead and move to your place of safety today. There's nothing wrong with that. It's better to be safe than sorry because, like I said, these storms have a tendency to increase pretty rapidly and can do so and produce a tornado and then be gone with just as quickly. So they're trying to stay ahead of these storms as best as they can, but the atmosphere is certainly conducive for these storms to rotate and become severe pretty quickly. Okay, let's go back and let's look at the storm in Muskogee County. Okay, the warning for Delaware County has been dropped, thank goodness, so that's no longer a tornadic threat. But this storm approaching Sand Hills and River Bottom and Beggs, it is still pretty strong and is still rotating right here, south and west of Sand Hills. Here is River Bottom. Here's Braggs. So Braggs, River Bottoms, and Sand Hills, and also over here, this is Sour John, moving up towards the north and east. Tornado warning continues. And if we look at the, let's just do a track on it here real quick. The center of circulation is about 5 miles southwest of Sand Hills right now, okay? So there's that warning. Then, like I said, there's this warning for northern Atoka County. So 2 tornado warnings in effect right now across Oklahoma. But a strong storm in Pittsburgh County right now, just west of McAllister, that I'm watching very, very closely. Tornado warning for northern Atoka County. And then, of course, the tornado warning for Muskogee County for near the community of Sand Hills and Braggs. Stay with us and we'll keep you advised right here at the National Storm Channel. I'll be breaking back in probably in the next few minutes, or if anything happens before then, I will be back with you. So stay with us and we'll keep you advised right here at the National Storm